I'm Leo Sidran with The Art of the Story. The writer Alice Walker once said that time moves slowly, but passes quickly. And it's true, it's hard to see just how far we've come while we're still on the road. That is certainly the case for touring musicians. Gathering backstage at the McCallum Theater in Palm Desert, California last week, the members of the Manhattan Transfer paused for a brief moment to consider their trajectory. They were about to deliver what they say was one of their final performances. This legendary vocal quartet was formed by the late Tim Hauser over 50 years ago. It took a few years and various early formations before they settled on their most recognizable configuration. That's the one featuring Hauser, Janice Siegel, Alan Paul, and Cheryl Benteen. Lately, Cheryl has been trying to make sense of the group's contribution.
I've suddenly realized what a huge impact we've had on music. You know, when you're inside it, when you're at the Grammys and you win an award, you go, oh, great. Then you go home and like 20 years later, you go, oh my God, look at these. For me, this is giving me the opportunity to really appreciate and see the blessings and the people we've affected.
The Manhattan Transfer has, in fact, won 11 Grammys, been elected to the Vocal Group Hall of Fame, collaborated with everyone from Phil Collins to Bette Midler, and revolutionized the way people think about the possibilities of the human voice. They came to define a genre-defying sound that incorporated an array of influences. Janice Siegel considers that to be one of their great innovations.
I think that we were pioneers in the area of not boxing ourselves into one genre. We never called ourselves a jazz vocal group. We never called ourselves a pop vocal group. We were just into harmony and exploring the art of four-part harmony through different styles.
Along the way, they formed a deep personal bond. But as Alan Paul says, the realities of life on the road finally caught up with them.
We're a family. But the schlepping just got too much. You know, we just came back from this European tour. Everything that you could think that could go wrong went wrong.
So the group decided to make this their final world tour. And as it comes to an end, they're coming to terms with what that means.
It's alternately thrilling and terrifying. I'm feeling a kind of grief. It has stages. To be the alto in this group has been the most extraordinary journey of my life.
The group's founder, Tim Hauser, passed away in 2014. Singer Tris Curlis has replaced him ever since, and he says he hoped to help the group to finish what they had set out to do.
I'm here to help continue this thing that I loved as a fan first. I can be a part of helping that see its vision through to the conclusion the group wants.
Now, as they approach the end of the road, the members of the Manhattan Transfer are thinking about their legacy, something that's reinforced by their multiple generations of fans.
I see the legacy in action with these young vocal groups that are coming up and say, we listen to you, my parents listen to you, my grandparents listen to you.
My great-grandparents.
Tonight, after over half a century together, the Manhattan Transfer takes the stage for their final performance. Longtime followers of the group might expect it to happen at Birdland in New York City. But actually, it'll take place at the Walt Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles. I'm Leo Sidran, WBGO News.